So I'm going on a double date. The truth is I actually don't think I'm going on a double date. But like, when I tell you the slight facts that I know about what I'm doing tonight, it sounds like a double date. One of my friends invited me to go play bingo, which I think is kind of funny because it's bingo, but like, it doesn't even start until 9:30 tonight. And then she also said she invited 2 of her male guy friends to go with us. It very much sounds like a potential double date. Like, she never said those words, but that's what it sounds like. But here are other facts that I do know for sure. Well, I think I know. One, I'm pretty sure she has a boyfriend. Like, she had been dating a guy pretty seriously for the last few months. Now, the thing about the girl, my friend that I'm going with, she is like over 10 years older than me, I think, or around 10 years older than me. And she's actually used to be my boss. Yeah, I used to, like, the kids that y'all see sometimes that I used to nanny full time, she's the mother. So like, that's how we met. And obviously I'm not a nanny anymore because they go to school, but like, you know, I'm still in their lives, and like, everyone, we all hang out, and you know, sometimes we do the things. Like, originally she was gonna be taking her mom to this bingo event, but then her mom was like, I'm not going out that late, because I was supposed to watch the kids tonight. And I had a really cute little, like, I know it's just now September, but I had a really cute little, like, we're gonna watch Hocus Pocus, make some spooky cookies, and like have a little night. And then her mom cancels, and she's like, oh, do you want to go play bingo instead? And I was like, I really wanted to hang out with the kids, but yeah, let's go play bingo. So pretty sure she's still with this man. Now, he is not who she invited to go with him, so I'm interested to hear about that tea, because I don't really know what's going on there. So I'm curious about that. So that's one reason I feel like it's not a date, because one, she has a man. Two, I have met one of these guys, she said before, at one of the kids' birthday parties. And I think I know the one she's talking about. So like, I also don't think, like, I know he has a kid, and I know that doesn't mean you have a significant other, but I like feel like he does. So there's that. But this other guy I've never met. I don't even remember what she said his name was in the text, but I don't recall ever hearing that name come out of her mouth. So, but it just, you know, when you just say like the small facts, my girlfriend invited me out. She's also invited 2 guys to go with us. It sounds very much like almost double date-ish, you know? But anyways, so I'm gonna get ready for that. I'm a little early, but I think I'm going to, because I'm gonna go to her house and see the kids for a little bit before we go out tonight. So I'm planning on getting there a little early. So that's one reason why I'm getting ready. And also, I think I'm gonna stop by the store on the way there. Not that I really have a reason to. I'm just feeling a little, I feel like my money's burning a hole in my pocket, even though it doesn't need to leave my pocket. So I just want to go look. And here lately, going and looking, like in a physical store, I've done better about like saving my money as opposed to like looking online for something. Because when I'm online, that's when I'm like, PayPal, pay, you know? So, tell me about your week before I tell you about mine, because I'm a little frustrated about my week. So, how was your week? Was it good? Did you have a short week? Did you have a long week? Like, how was your week? Comment below now so I can read it and we can chat. My week, so obviously this past Monday was Labor Day, and I was in fact off for Labor Day, so that was very nice, very like needed, to be honest. I really need to do my eyebrows. I don't know if you guys can tell, like obviously my eyebrows are very thin, that's just what they are, and very light, but I always get a lot of hairs right down here on both sides that grow, and just the way my eyebrows grow in, they're 2 different shapes. But I used to really like doing my eyebrows and stuff like that, but here lately it's just, you know. But back to my week. I don't know if I can talk and do my eyebrow. Hold on. Alright, back to my week. They're not the best, and I think I want to do something that I haven't done in years and carve them out, but we'll see about that. But, so was off Monday, and then, so I told you guys, I do traffic control for, like, road construction. So obviously the weather is very, like, who's behind me right now? So, like, traffic control is very, like, dependent on the weather. So on Tuesday we actually left early because, what time did I leave on Tuesday? It was pretty early in the day. Yeah, because this thing is almost out, isn't it? So, like, makes it seem like, wow, it's a pretty easy and chill week. You had Monday off, and then, you know, you also got to leave early on Tuesday, and that's what I was thinking too. No, not at all. And I really don't even know what made it such a bad week. Like, truly, like, I don't know when it changed or what happened. Part of it, I think, is, so, you know, obviously I was walking a lot because that's my job. And we were kind of on, like, a really hilly road. And so, you know, there's a lot of inclines and stuff. I was walking, so, like, the tops of my my thighs are fucking killing me. So that probably is a little helpful. And then, like, as you guys know, obviously, my dad died. And there's just a lot of legal stuff with that I'm having to deal with while, like, trying to not make a bad impression on this job I literally just started. But, like, you know, I can't help it that my dad chose the horrible time in my life to die. And I don't know how much I want to say, because obviously I don't think anybody from my job would ever watch my YouTube videos, because majority of the people are men and Republicans. And I just don't think my content is for them. You know, if they want to watch it and grow, that's fine. It's not for them. So, but I still don't want to say too much in case it does get back to the wrong people. But more of the story is, I just don't think, for reasons I do not know, other than it could just be a personality thing, that some of my superiors just do not like me, which 2, 3, 4, etc. years in the past, that probably would have fucking ruined my life. But now I really do not care. It's like, I'm here to do my job, not make friends with everybody. Sure, would it be easier if everybody likes everybody? Yeah, but, you know, I'm not gonna sit here and cry because someone doesn't like me. But I just think it's sad that how can I say this? That I think it's sad when you are superior in any type of job or workplace and you decide you don't like somebody. So, and not for any, in my opinion, real reason, because, you know, all I've done is my job. I haven't done anything to make someone, like, purposefully, you know, not like me. Like, if I was actively doing the wrong things and, like, being hateful and being insubordinate, that's one thing. But when I'm just literally existing and you don't like me, I don't think that it is fair for you to take those feelings out on me, you know? Like, just because I don't like somebody doesn't mean I'm going to make them look bad to their boss, essentially. And that kind of felt like is what happened this week. That my, like, superior went to our bigger superior about some things that was never even addressed to me at all. Hey, I love you. You cannot eat my makeup. And I don't know, I just don't appreciate someone making me kind of look bad when I haven't really done anything to deserve that. And, you know, if they think, you know, differently that I have done something to deserve it, then I feel like as my immediate superior, you should have stepped me aside and took it up with me first, so that I can either fix what I'm doing, or we can, just have that discussion. I just think that type of communication in a workplace from your immediate superiors is important, instead of them always just going straight to like the higher up person, because also the higher up person doesn't always have time for all that. That's not what their job is, unless it's like absolutely necessary. Apparently I'm finally out of my little tester powder. And so that happened, and obviously don't love that, especially when I just started a job and I have hopes and dreams. Why are you so itchy? You been laying in grass? Guys, I think Oliver's allergic to grass. I could tell they had like an attitude with me throughout the week, but they have some like things going on in their lives that I'm like kind of make some of it valid. I didn't think it was personal, and then I found out yesterday that it kind of was personal from the bigger boss, because he had come to talk to me, and I was like kind of blindsided, but it is what it is. We're still gonna get up and go to work on Monday. In fact, today on Saturday I got up and went to work, because so typically the way my job works is we find out we could be going to different job sites all over the North Alabama where I live. Like, I already had raccoon eyes from my job from wearing sunglasses and a hard hat, but what I did with that concealer just made them so much worse. I don't know what mascara is. No, I got up to go to work today because my immediate superior was not at work yesterday. They had to stay home for, their own reasons. And so we were stuck with someone else who was trying to work a whole bunch of stuff. And it was a very overwhelming day. And then add on top, me having a talk with my ultimate superior. Besides the point. And so the person that, I'm going to wait to do this, that we were working with yesterday, I don't really know all that well, didn't have their number or anything, but as I was leaving yesterday, I was like, do you know if we're working tomorrow? Because, not all Saturdays, are work days. And she said, yes, we're for sure working. I don't know what time or when yet, but you will get a text like you usually do with all that information, either from her, she would get my number, from someone, from the higher up, they're supposed to give, that information to communicate, or my previous superior who wasn't there would still, tell me. So I was like, okay, cool. Waited all last night, didn't hear anything. I messaged one of my my coworkers that are equal to me. I was like, hey, have you heard anything? They're like, no. I was like, okay. So I set my alarm anyways for 4:45, because that's what I've been getting up all week, because I had to be at the job site by 6. And so at 4:45, they text me, hey, did you hear anything? I was like, no. And so I didn't want to risk being a no-call, no-show, because I was told that I had to work today, but I was also told that I would get a text with that information. So I went and I got up and I drove all the way to that work site, and I sat from, I think, 5:50 until 6:10, and nobody showed up, no one was there. And so obviously I came home and I hadn't heard anything, so I assume we just didn't work. But I don't know, I was told I was supposed to work, and so I'm just really confused about that whole situation. Personally, I would love it if I never had to work in a blue collar job ever again, but unfortunately where I live, it's one of the better paying jobs I could get to survive without a degree. Without a degree. I need to do my hair as well, but it's still a little damp. I took a shower earlier and washed it because I didn't wash my hair last night because I thought I had to work. And it might sound gross, but if I have to keep my hair in a hard hat all day long, what's the point in washing it? Because it's just gonna get gross anyways. Oh, I was not supposed to do that. Another fun thing, so I think it was Sunday night at midnight, I was in my bed, chillaxing, and I was reading, and I finished a book, I think, or maybe I just DNF'd it or something. I don't remember what it was, but I was looking for something to read because I was bored and I wanted to read. What I did not plan to do was stay up till 7 a.m. reading this book. So, like, I've had Fourth Wing in my Kindle Unlimited library. I think it literally had been in my library for a year. I just was never in the mood to read it. And it's just, unfortunately, it's not that I don't want to read books that have been hyped. That's not the case. I'm very much, like, not anti-clout chasing. Is that the right term? Like if it's popular, it's popular. I don't really have an opinion about it. Like, I'm not gonna ignore something for being popular. Like, obviously, I love The Slumber I Turned Pretty, biggest show out right now. Like, I love Taylor Swift. I love Harry Styles. Like, Sabrina Carpenter. Like, I'm very much that gal. But I had just been, for the longest time, disappointed with a lot of the book talk books I was reading, because I think I've told you guys, like, obviously I like a good smut scene. It's nice, it's fun, we like it, but I am very much more a plot girly. And, like, obviously, like, I'll read like normal romance, sports romance, like rom-com romance, fantasy, you know, all that. Like, as long as they got some type of romance in it, I'm there. But it's just, if the writing is bad, or it feels too much like, Oliver won't stop laying on my pillows. Whatever. If it's too much, if it feels too much like a book I read in 7th grade on Wattpad, I just get the ick. And a lot of and I'm not hating on writers who write that way, because obviously they're popular enough, they're making money, people like it. It's just not for me. I want a good plot, I want it to make sense, and I want it to be well written. I'm not talking they have to use a whole lot of big words, because I am not Taylor Swift. I don't know a whole lot of big words, and I'm often looking some words up if I'm confused all the time. But I don't know, like, it just needs to be well written, okay? And I was so disappointed, and I was afraid that Fourth Wing was gonna be one of those, like, the plot, like, the idea of the plot would be good, but not well written, or written in a way that I enjoy. But, you know, obviously people have been raving about it for however long it's been out. And so, I was like, fine, I'll just do it. And first of all, I didn't realize, like, I've seen the physical book, but I never looked that deeply at it. I didn't realize how long the books were. And, like, look, here's the thing. Obviously, I think there's 3 books in this series right now. And so, like, I mean, that's still three books, 3 novels. But, I don't know, in my head, which this such is a contradictory statement, because right over there on my bedside table is the 3rd Crescent City book that is, you know, this big, that I've barely touched in over a year, unfortunately. I much prefer, like, when I'm reading something, a book that's this big instead of 3 books, you know, this big. Like, that's just who I am. And I didn't realize how long they were. I think the first book itself was almost 600 pages. I could be wrong, I don't know exact. And then, like, and like I said, I started at midnight. I didn't go to bed till 7 a.m. on Monday. Like, it was really good that I was off on Monday, because I could not put that shit down. And the only reason I finally fell asleep, because I was, you know, I had Kindle Unlimited on my phone. I was literally, like, I had to, because it was so good. And of course, once I had to go back to work, wasn't reading as much, because I'm so exhausted at the end of the day. And so I didn't finish. I got like halfway through in that night, and then I didn't finish it till the other day, like 3 or 4 days later. But anyway, I just started the 2nd book. I think it's called Iron Flame, I think. I'm just on chapter 13 right now, and you know, I've heard some people not liking the 2nd book, thinking it's boring or slow, and I think it's because those people are only in it for the smut. And at least right now where I'm at, obviously they're not having sex, because Violet is mad at Xander, and obviously they're separated. Like, so I think that's my, like, I'm still very much into it. I want to know what happens with Sloane, if she, like, forgives Violet. I want Violet to give Sloane Liam's letters. Liam! That hurt. That one hurt. That one hurt. If anything happens to Taran or Androndra, I suck with these names. I don't even know if Taran is right. I'll fight, but also I know if anything happens to either of them, I guess, Violet dies. And like if something happens to Androndria and Androndria dies and Violet dies, but if Violet dies, Taran's gonna die. And if Taran dies, Seligal, is that how you say her name? She dies, and if she dies, Zayden dies. So more of the story, none of them can die. And I'm really starting to like Imogen, whatever. I'm horrible. If you know, you know. But highly recommend. Sorry if there was any spoilers. I don't feel like there was, other than Liam. And I'm sorry, poor Liam. I don't know how I feel about Violet's mom. I can't tell where I stand with her. Like, I wanna, but also I'm like, but then, oh, these fucking, what's his name? I'm so bad. Like, I know who I'm talking about, and as I'm reading, I know who they are. But, like, then I'm outside the book, I'm like, fuck, what was their name? Dane. Which I truly think Dane is, like, 25% innocent. And I think the 75, he still thinks he's innocent. And it's his dad, his piece of shit dad, has warped him in the way into thinking. Like, I think if he doesn't die, that he's gonna end up switching sides eventually. But not sure. Not sure on that one. Don't tell me if you know the answer or not. I need to continue my face. I just sat here and yapped for so long. I don't even know what I want to do. I guess I need to put something on my eyes because it looks way too fucking light right now. Now I'm just sad. Liam, and then also Liam from One Direction, his birthday just happened. Poor thing, I miss him. I think I'll miss him for the rest of my life. Like, real talk. Oh, that was a bit darker than I expected. I'm just gonna do this. I'm not trying to like look super cute because again, I don't think this is actually a double date. I'm just trying to look presentable. Like, I kind of already know what I'm wearing. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna be wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but it's gonna be like my nicer jeans. If you don't stop stealing Q-tips, Oliver, guilty as charged. I'm gonna be wearing like, yeah, jeans and a t-shirt, one of my nicer jeans. I haven't decided which one. The ones I want to wear, I don't think I'm gonna wear because they're long, but I can't cut them because they have a really cute hem thing at the bottom. Like, the whole point is a hem, so I would need to wear like my boots with it, but it's not quite boot weather. Like, I know I look cozy because I was cold, but it's still like 70 degrees outside. I'm just, you know, excited to no longer be 90 degrees with 80% humidity. I'm just like pre-gaming the weather. But so I don't think I'm gonna wear those just because I don't wear my boots yet. Yeah, it's gonna be 9 o'clock at night and it's gonna be a little like more chilly. I think I grabbed the wrong brown. Those look like two different colors. But yeah, like, I'm gonna be cute cash. Because I don't think it's a date, but what if it is? What if she's out with the friend and the guy I've never heard of or met before? What if? Which, I mean, she's older than me, obviously. I would assume they're all a little older than me. But maybe that means he has a little money saved. I'm not that cruel. I'm not that cruel. I don't want to put too much on my eyes, though, because my eyes have a tendency to fuck me over and water when I actually actively like put on makeup and then want to go out. I did as I was letting my hair air dry, I did one of those collagen masks for about an hour and a half, so that's why I'm so glowy. BT dubs. Oliver, that was like my last Q-tip, dude. I don't think I got another one. I'm still having to adjust to waking up at the ass crack. It's before dawn. It's like before dawn. Like, I am not a morning person whatsoever. So I did tell you guys, obviously, I woke up at 4:45, and I drove and sat at my job site for about, 20 minutes, and then came home. I 100%, obviously, like a normal person, went back to bed, and I didn't wake up till 12. But if you do the math, it's almost like I actually slept until 8. So I don't feel too bad about sleeping in till the afternoon. And I say that because I came home, I was probably home around 7, but I couldn't actually fall asleep until closer to 8. I don't know what I want to do to my hair. I don't want it to look too fixed, but I don't know. I let it air dry too much to like scrunch it and do the things. It's not horrible. It just kind of looks like a kid's little unruly hair. If I'd met these people before, I'd probably just brush it and go. I will probably just gonna blow dry it and maybe add some curls, but like not like a blowout or anything. Like I'll probably just blow it so it's slick and then use my curling iron. Yeah, I'll just check in before I leave. I don't think I have anything else to say. I'll let you guys know. I'll let y'all guys know, whenever I come home tonight, if this was a date or not. I doubt it, but like there's always that chance. Yeah, I'll update you guys on my hair and outfit before I leave. Do y'all like my nails? It's Xander the cat, I think that's what it's called, from Hollow Taco, like her orange cat's nail polish, because I'm ready for fall. And yeah, also I'll update on my hair and my outfit before I leave, and then later tonight I'll tell you, what the dealio is. And yeah, what if I get a boyfriend? I'm not. I don't have time. I don't even, like, I have dating apps, don't have the time. Like, I'm so tired and I can't be on my phone throughout the day, so it's just like, I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I sleep. That is my life now. But the checks have been pretty nice, unfortunately. Kind of wish they were bad so I could justify doing something else with my life. But they're pretty good right now. I also have a farmer's stand. I can't see it right now, but it's something you can see. It's kind of there. I know you see it, the watch tan line. Yep, okay, I'll update you guys later. See you in a bit. Okay, this is my hair. It's not what I wanted. I, for the life of me, keep trying to do like curls with the flat iron. Can't figure it out. And this is just the fit. Got tennis shoes. These jeans are really cute. They're like patchwork situation. Anyways, I feel like I'm cute but really casual. I'm torn on if I want to bring a jacket or not, because it feels comfortable now. But in 3 hours, I don't know. But anyways, let's see if this is a double date or if it's just adults hanging out. I have a feeling it's adults hanging out. Couple of things. That was the craziest, most fun bingo night I've ever gone to. Highly recommend Bingo Loco. If they're coming to your area, go. It's a fun time. There were dildos. It was fun. Secondly, it was definitely not a double date. The two guys were gay, which I kind of suspected the one that I had met was, but I'm not going to project onto people. They were married. We had fun though. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much.